Am I moving? Okay. I have a picture of me on the street. I don't know what's going on here, folks. I see a picture of me on the screen, and I'm guessing I did something else again about the camera. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. It just fits for the day, I guess. Um, I mentioned Sunday that I was going to let you know how I was going on my project. To put it bluntly, I haven't gotten, well, I have done a little bit, but I pretty much haven't gotten anywhere. And I was going to think, oh, gee, what am I going to do for Thursday? And nothing was coming to mind. I'm having a hard time getting used to the glasses. Uh, I don't wear them all the time, just basically to see the screen. I wonder if I freaked out the camera, and that's why I'm seeing a solid picture. I don't know whether you're seeing anything move or not, but that's beside the point. I said, well, let me just go on and say that I too sometimes am looking at things, and it just didn't work out. I just had several things that I had to do. Went to one place to get something, and turned out that they didn't have anything, and it was like, just one of those days. So I did go online and I did take a look at one of the projects that I was working on, a very basic bottom line item, and I did make a couple of minor little changes, so I at least did that. That's kind of the thing that I would advocate for most of you to do, even when you're feeling like you don't want to do something. At least go online and do something, because at least you've gotten far enough to read a page or read a couple of lines or read a paragraph, and that's mentally, according to the mind, it's better for you to say you've at least done something that you could check off and say, I did this, than it is to say, well, I haven't done anything on that in the last 3 months, so why should I even bother? And to counteract that particular kind of thought process. So even though I haven't done a lot, I've at least made a couple of changes that I can go back and see. So, okay, so I can make another couple of changes. And even if I only do like 5 minutes of work on it each day for a week, that's still going to be something that I've accomplished on it as opposed to not doing anything. So I decided that essentially that's what I would tell you today, is that even when you're not feeling like you're getting anything done, which is maybe a lot, at least try something. So I don't know. No, I don't even have my book handy to flip through something to see if I see it there, but this is going to be really, really short. Did want to let you know, or did want to remind you about the Best Ever Summer Bundle that's coming up next week, and I'm seeing bits and pieces of it. It looks like it's going to be really good. There's going to be a lot of things in there that I think might be, well, each one of you is not necessarily going to find everything fascinating about something in the bundle, but the odds are is that there'll be one thing in the bundle that each one of you will appreciate. So the idea is that there's just such a variety in there that I'm probably sure that all of you will find something if you go in and at least take a look at it. It's free. What have you got to lose? There might be something in there that's worth your while. For those of you who don't have it, I do have my comma sense guide in there. So if you were thinking about getting my guide on commas, granted it's June, you're not thinking about writing, but if you think you're going to need it somewhere, like maybe for somebody's going to school in September or August, you might want to get it now so you don't have to worry about getting it later, and it's free. So why not? So I guess that's all I've got today. So at least I guess my bottom line, show up, at least do something, because you'll get something further. So I'll be real curious to see how this works out when I go back and look at the replay, whether I move or not. Seriously, when I'm looking at the camera right now, I'm looking at my face, basically looking like I'm looking down there like that. So I have no clue what you guys are seeing. So anyway, this is a bummer, but we all have those bummer days. So I'll see what I can do about doing something better for next week. Okay, at least I showed up, right? Okay, bye.